He shoved her so hard, the wall shook. My pregnant wife slid down it, clutching her stomach, breath thin and trembling. A smear of red followed her to the floor. She whispered, "The baby." Her voice cracked like something already breaking. My father-in-law looked down at her with a face carved from contempt. That thing isn't family. The quiet after he said it felt heavier than the blow itself, like the air knew what came next. I moved toward her. Instinct, reflex. His older son, the mayor, stepped between us and pulled a gun like it was a casual gesture. "Don't move, deadbeat." The barrel pointed at my chest. My wife gasped. Her father smirked. And something inside me went still. Not fear, not shock, just a cold, clean understanding. I started laughing, low at first, then steady. The mayor's grip faltered as he stared at me, confused, thrown off by the sound. Then he saw who had just stepped into the doorway behind me, and all the color drained from his face. Hours before this, I thought the worst thing pressing on my mind was the uneasy feeling that had been stalking me for months. My wife's sudden distance, her father's sudden interest, the way her family closed ranks around her whenever I entered a room, whispering, pausing, pretending it was nothing. I tried not to overthink it. Pregnancy changes people. Hormones, stress, fear. But it was the little things that ate at me. Her phone always face down. Her jumpy smile when I asked simple questions. The way she insisted on visiting her parents alone. I noticed it all. I said nothing. Denial can be comfortable when the truth feels too sharp. But the real crack came when I found the envelope tucked behind her prenatal vitamins. A medical bill. A date that didn't line up. A test I didn't know she had taken. A paternity panel. Not mine. Not done by our clinic. Not requested by me. My chest went cold the moment I saw it. No anger, no disbelief, just the slow descent of realization. She wasn't unsure about the baby. Someone else was. She kept the results sealed. But a sealed truth is still a truth. And the silence around it felt louder than anything she could have said. I didn't tell her I found it. I didn't confront her. I simply watched, listened, calculated. And when she insisted we visit her father that evening, something in me clicked. Not dread, confirmation. Something was waiting for us there, and whatever it was, she already knew. At their house, the atmosphere felt staged, too neat, too ready. Her mother barely looked at me. Her brother stared a little too long. Her father hovered, hands behind his back, the way people stand when they're hiding something they believe they've earned the right to keep. I played along. I kept my voice calm, my steps quiet, my questions casual. The truth was already unraveling, thread by thread. While they talked about family values, I slipped away under the pretense of using the bathroom. I checked the home office, the desk drawers, the trash bin, and there it was. A second copy of the same paternity panel. Opened this time, folded and refolded, like someone had read it more times than they wanted to admit. Then I found the messages. Between her father and her brother. Planning what to do if he finds out. Discussing keeping things together. Avoiding a scandal during the election. None of it mentioned my name. But I didn't need it to. My wife tried to hide her fear the whole evening. Her hands shook. Her smile flickered. Her eyes kept darting toward mine as if she was waiting for something. When her father snapped and shoved her against the wall, I knew exactly what triggered him. He saw it in my face. He knew I knew. And his son pulling the gun was nothing more than a warning from a family terrified their secret was slipping out of their hands. My laughter wasn't madness. It was the moment I realized I wasn't the one cornered. They were. The person behind me was my wife's OBGYN, my friend since college, holding a sealed envelope identical to the one I found earlier. He stepped forward, calm, composed. The mayor lowered the gun by instinct. My father-in-law's jaw tightened. My wife covered her mouth. I took the envelope from my friend without breaking eye contact with any of them. "Let's end the guessing," I said quietly. I opened it, read it, folded it again. I didn't look at my wife. Not yet. Instead, I held the paper out to her father. "Read it," I said. His eyes moved across the page. His face cracked first, then collapsed entirely. The mayor leaned over his shoulder. His expression went blank. My wife whispered, "Please, don't." But it was too late. Her father's voice broke. "He's the father," he said. Silence stabbed the room. My wife sank to the floor, sobbing, not out of relief, out of exposure. And I had given them that. As I reached the car, I felt something strange. Not victory, not rage, just clarity. I started the engine and let the headlights cut through the dark. They thought they could decide who my child would belong to. Now they know the truth. And I left them with a simple, final thought. I don't need to destroy them. They already did that themselves.